haven't. I haven't.
Trust me, you're missing out.
I played it and I wasn't impressed at first. I'm trying to get into it more, but I don't know. I don't know if this one's gonna grab me.
Oh, you just gotta play with the right people. You get on and stuff like that. I'll send you
It
the
is
right
good.
people
I
your
mean,
way. I'll send you the right
it
people
is.
your way, guaranteed. You'll be laughing so hard you'll pee your pants.
It is really good. I like the
Would
game.
I happen to
I
be
like
one of
the
those
gameplay.
people?
Absolutely. You have to be one of those people.
Oh, yep. Good catch. Apologize for the spam. That's immencing right now as we speak. Sorry about that. It's almost done. I promise.
Don't lie to us, Taylor.
Oh, it's still going. I was hoping it was almost done. And it's
I can't help it that we have
almost
amazing people in OG, so you know.
there. Just about. Jesus Christ, how many were there? No. Done. Just realized my award's gone. Fixed bugs a lot of. I put on the spot. I sent it to you because I thought you were gonna do it. Omni. Let me pull it up here. I guess I'll have to screen share because we'll just go through it. Perfect. I have to find it now. Please hold. Too many monitors. Yeah, so yeah, like you stated, a lot of automation happened. Try to make it easier on all levels of staff, less you guys have to click buttons and do separate commands, the easier. More time for getting those things you call when you win games. I'm not saying that word. Community attendance system was created. He told everybody you'll get awarded for being here, just like regular attendance. The crew awards were created. Went through the suggestions, seen one, kind of ran with it. We now have a Dubs leaderboard for a new command. Commands in the Discord too kind of got an overhaul. Especially for like the lower levels of staff, crew staff, before you guys would get bombarded with a list of commands and half of them you couldn't even use. Hobo was kind enough to see that there was a way of hiding them, and we went through and implemented it. So now you only see commands that you actually have to worry about. You know, crew staff don't see create family anymore. Other small things too, like you can right click on somebody's name now. If you click on apps, when you're right clicking on someone's name, you'll have an option to see two new commands, show awards and show dossier. It's just a nice little cool way of viewing someone's profile or all their awards that they've been given inside Discord. Instead of having to go to the website, you can also do /show awards or /dossier. It runs the same way. Again, just a cool little thing to see inside of Discord itself without having to leave it. Other things, small revamp of the dossier happened on the actual website. The roster completely updated as well, like Hobo had kind of touched base on. That was more of a, I'm sick of it looking like this. I needs to look more unique and OG related. So we gave it a little facelift. Inside the actual dossiers, you can hover over people's names now. That got added last month, end of November, maybe beginning of December. Roster hover cards, so you can actually hover over someone's name and see their position and points and all that good stuff. As well as, like I said, the dossier got updated. You can now view all their awards from their what they've received. Career history went through and retroactively fixed most, if not all, of their career history. I think we did all of it, right? I think I went through and did every. Yeah. Ooh, ooh. I have a link. I have a link for that. Hold on. Check announcements. I have a link for that. We can share that. Hold on. Hold on. I forgot all about it. I forgot all about it. That was for this meeting too. You can view
There it
all
is.
the imported points. Yeah, that's all the data from those spreadsheets. That was a fun afternoon. Weekly. I forgot to fix the CSS. Halo broke the website. It's kind of all the updates, really. I mean, the rest of it's all boring coding stuff like code reorganization, making it more modular, better documentation. Technically, you guys did get a new edit attendance command back in the beginning of December. Really it. Please.
Yeah. Are you gonna go through all the awards? Okay. Well, just one in particular, which I don't know if it's actually on that list. I didn't see it, but that doesn't mean anything because I did not read that whole thing yet. But recently we did have the first instance of the patron award go out to, I feel like I shouldn't call him Toontown. I was gonna call you something else, but I really can't do it, Toon. I'm sorry. So it goes to Toontown for donations that he made to 3 different nonprofit organizations on behalf of Omni Gaming and Hobo and myself, for our dedication and everything here. So we just want to say thank you for that donation. We definitely appreciate that. And those organizations, I spoke with the one personally today. I actually saw the leader of it, and she's super excited um, for that and is very appreciative of it. So we just want to say thank you for that. No.
Is it okay if I put on this real quick? So I wanted to kind of impress upon everybody here is, and I'm sorry about if the mic is bad or anything right now. I'm also traveling for work, but I didn't want to miss this. So I want to touch on Chef and Silo and Mystic and Enigma. You know, when these ideas were new, when the community was new, you know, everything here was kind of a gamble, right? For Hobo and I, we had to take an idea, transform it, and then sell it to these people and say, here's the vision. Can you run with it, right? And it was, and what I mean by it's a gamble is, are they going to pick it up and run with it? Are they going to actually do that, or are they going to do their own thing, right? Well, not only do they pick it up and run with it, they help evolve with it, right? Mystic has been the voice of reason 100 times when Hobo and I are in a chat arguing, or sometimes in a silo, uh, taking a new idea and just molding it to perfection or improvement is hard to do, especially when it's somebody else's idea. But to be able to put yourself in their shoes and say, okay, I share the same vision. I see what you're saying here. And to just take off and run with it and stay and dedicate yourself seeing it through is hard to do. Whether it's a video game community, whether it's the military, whether it's being at McDonald's, right? All of these things it proves that you're able to accomplish all of them, right? And I think it speaks about their character. And I would venture to say, what kills me is Mystic lives like 15 minutes away from me, and I've never met him. But I would bet you that the content of his character is the same in person as it is that you guys see in the Discord Voice channel. I just think the world of that guy. Silo, we had you in and out of the community at first, and now it's like, man, you could, if Hobo and I both got hit by a train tomorrow, you could step in and keep this thing going. I mean, it's been a breath of fresh air to have a Silo around. Enigma, I give you all the credit in the world. Keeping Battlefield afloat, man. That is something hard to do, and that speaks to your character way more than the game, because those guys are there for you. They're not there for the game. I can tell you that now. And then Chef, opening his arms to me, saying, "Come play COD, put me in the tournament, did some silly stuff." I don't know if any of you guys know me really, really well, but I've protested COD forever. Black Ops 2 was when I stopped. I said, no, never again, right? And brought me back into the fold. He's been clear with his communication. He's been upfront, professional. His conflict management through the group. I could say a billion nice things about that guy. Really changed my opinion of him from what it was. I didn't know him very well. When he first got here and started kicking butt and taking names, and now it's just like, okay, there's a solid body of work for Chef here that just screams dedication. So thank you. I know that Hobo had kind of gifted you guys some awards, but just from me to you personally, thank you for helping us see the vision through.
Honestly, two shout outs as a whole. Shout out to everybody who's attended tonight. Awesome. Appreciate it. And second of all, shout out to all the award winners. I mean, this is for us leaders, it's just dedication and hard work. I still don't know how Enigma lasted that long through that dead battlefield. I would have deleted COD if it lasted that damn long, but Jesus. That's all I can say about that. Just well deserved congratulations all the way around.
Mhm. It's pretty good. I have to say, it's a return to form. We haven't had this much fun since Battlefield 4. So Dice really did a good job this time, and people are feeling rejuvenated with the game. We have more members. We opened up a competitive crew. So we're all feeling great. I got to give a quick shout out to Chef and Squared for helping me with some of the admin stuff. Since we've been here, Battlefield has been open for like a year and a half, but there's been low activity. Now that we're getting more activity, there's more admin work on my end, which is perfectly fine. But I realize, this is kind of the first time I'm doing some of these things. So thank you for Chef and Squared, especially walking me through like some of the updates in Discord and on the website. Um, but yeah, it's been good. It's been good. We've been having a good time over here.
Well, what can I say? Black Ops 7 has been treating us, fairly well. I mean, granted, everybody's pretty much in a camo grind mode right about now. Some have already hit certain levels like mastered prestige and stuff like that. But I mean, overall, it's fun. I know some of the Warzone people are biting at the bits, waiting for ranked play to come out. I know the ranked multiplayer, they've been foaming at the mouth for about a month now, itching and ready to go. My competitive crews are getting their work in. The Warzone side, Leazo, they've already won one tournament. And on the multiplayer side, Pro, they're just now getting their members together, and the sky's the limit for both of them. Hopefully, they get to whereas they can put Omni Gaming on the big stage. That's basically all I got.
Too.
Yes, too.
Yeah, for sure. So first off, I'd like to welcome officially Panda Queen to the team. Uh, I've thrown a lot their way. And we definitely have a lot of things in the works for y'all, so definitely stay tuned.
Just a
Um,
handful.
we're working on it. I'm trying not to make you
Yeah.
drown, so I'll
Oh,
throw you
you're
away for that
good.
if you ever need it. um, I also want to give a special shout out to myself for the Discord ranks. I am rightfully in first place now. So shout out to Gaming Chef for falling to second place. I think that's what Toon wanted me to shout out to you. Not sure,
Oh
he
my
didn't clarify,
god.
so we're gonna go with that's what he wanted me to do.
It's all
It,
good
it
because
might
how
not be
long
that.
did I stay in first? That's a dub.
Too long, but I made major advances in the last little bit, so I got to give myself a
I
shout out.
tried to
And
warn you, Chef, but she deleted my message when I tagged you to say look at the leaderboard. She deleted it. I tried to help you.
It's all good. It's all good. I'll wait till she falls asleep, and then I'll start posting in every single body's chat at least 3 and 4 times. Then
you'd
I'll
have
take
to wait
over.
till you wake up though, because you're old and go to bed before me. Um,
Hey, you sure about that?
Fired?
um,
Oh my god.
so we have this year we've made progress with the initiations. We've initiated over 50 of our members, of our associates, to officially becoming member status. For those of you who do not know what that means, basically, once you've been an OG for at least 30 days and are active in at least one crew, you are eligible to become a member. All you have to do is reach out to me and let me know, and I will confirm with your staff and with the attendance records that you are in good standings. And then there's a brief 5 or 6 question survey, just to let us know how we're doing, what we can improve on. Because this community, without y'all, without your input, wouldn't be what it is today. So we definitely do value what y'all say. And we do take it to heart, and we are working on getting better. Um, from those 50 that we've done so far, though, one of the main things that I've heard is for our strengths is the fact that we're very welcoming and transparent, such as this meeting. And more often than not, I hear some version of it feels like family. And with the whole mafia theme, that's definitely what we're going for here, is to be like family. So I want to give a shout out to all of the staff and all of y'all as our members for making it feel that way. We definitely try to make it, but obviously not everyone's going to be happy, but we do try our best. Um, and special shout out to the leadership. Um, to the leadership. Uh, Overall, it's a scale of 1 to 10 with how would you rate your leadership, and 90% gave y'all an 8 or higher. We did have, I think there were 2 7s, and that was like the lowest was. I don't think we got any 6s. I'd have to double check that, but it was all very, very high in regards to y'all as well. So keep up the good work. Some things that people have noted for improvement, because not just are we doing great, there's always room for improvement. Would be more events, which Panda Queen and I are actively working on, and I'll announce one of those here in just a second. And then more interaction outside of crews. So obviously, y'all have your groups that you play with on a mostly weekly basis, but finding people outside of that. So we're working on some events which would also help with that. Then also just being more active in the Discord. So just in chat and such like that, trying to help break down those walls. Because that's what we're here for. We are overall a family. Well, I guess a bunch of families. But events, we do have, we're not doing a dub club. Events on Sunday the 18th. So not next weekend, because next weekend we do have a leadership meeting, the second part of this one. But the following Sunday the 18th at 5 p.m. Eastern, we will be having an Among Us night for the community. It's crossplay, so you can play on different devices. If we have enough people, we could even break into multiple lobbies. But it will be from 5 until 7. If you can come for all of it, part of it, we'd love to have you. I will have the event up later this afternoon, evening, 7:30. It's definitely evening time here. And then last but not least, Panda Queen and I have been working on getting the socials, getting my computer to work so that I can help with that as well. But they should be active by the end of the month, including a TikTok. So we'll make announcements when that happens. Make sure you guys, if you don't mind following us, we'll definitely follow y'all back. Anything we can do to help support you guys, and likewise, you support us. We love it. Panda, do you have anything you'd like to add?
Just that I was going to text Pablo, either Halo Pablo, Lord Jesus. Uh, I was gonna text him either tonight, later on tonight, after the session and everything, and get all the information from him for the socials and stuff. You Oh, all the info for the socials and stuff. I was going to text you either tonight or in the morning and get all that stuff from you. Want to try to start setting it up this week, at least get halfway through it. That way I can just launch it all at once, preferably.
Forgot about that. Bi-weekly and monthly crews.
Fortnite just gained another member. Not a one. Lox is joining us. So, to the towers, you're gaining one. I love it.
We getting a new apprentice.
Maybe. Who knows?
Ooh.
Hey, I just want to open up another crew.
Hey, that's completely fine with me. We just lost 2, I know, so it's good
Yes.
we're getting more.
Yeah, that's what it is. No, do his first. Right. Right. It's pretty much you explained all that. But what I was getting at, it's mainly with that, I feel it's should be more family specific, because of course we don't expect Frontier with Xylo, Saint, Mystic to, run around chicken without their heads with all the different games, and they'll run out of space on their PCs and stuff like that. But to make it more family specific, like for example, I'll use Call of Duty, for example, like we just got done with our Coco holiday routine to whereas at sometimes both my crew leaders were gone from, excused from that session to whereas like, me or another crew leader had to pick up their members that was there. So it fell, on, the highest person or whoever is running it to make sure that that attendance is done. So that's why it does get pinged into the crew chats. It don't get pinged in district. It don't get pinged in family. So I mean, that's what my point was with it is that, you know, with it being Pacific like that, how does that affect those awards? Yeah, for example, like I had to do, I think it was the Christmas Eve one for a couple of the crews. No big deal to me because it only takes a couple minutes. PJ had to do one for the, I think it was the New Year's Eve one. So it's like, us upper staff are is taking care of that responsibility. Does it have a cause and effect on the crew leaders getting those awards? Right.
Sprinkles on it.
I'm glancing over there and I'm pausing every so often, like, I think we lost them. I'm good. I'm good. It's just it makes sense from where you're coming from with that. So I'll just get with Blaze and PJ, and we'll hammer some stuff out and get it out to our crew leaders. And that's why we're form directive with everything. Not a big problem.
Yeah, I think it's, I mean, it kind of just boils down to what you said, but I mean, if I wanted to break it down, the end all be all of reporting attendance, which is what we owe our members, just get them points, awards, ranks, right, is ultimately on the crew leader, right? And we've charged the district staff and all the leaders above them to kind of oversee that. So I mean, it's a well-deserved award. It's a way that our leaders can gain awards and ranks just the same as members, but it's just a small thank you, right? Small thank you that we give to you.
Yeah, I agree with everything mentioned. I think it's makes a lot of sense to have it structured this way. Oh, I was just echoing everyone else's sentiments about the leisure boss. I think it's good to reflect consistent attendance reporting for our crew staff.
Since we're running like 15 minutes to the session times, can we push that one to next meeting? Because I feel that one's going to be pretty deep.
I have one silly topic, but I want to do it after everyone else is gone. Or after everybody else has made their serious topic. Sorry.
He wants us all to leave and no one to be here when he has a conversation.
I think one thing we could do to incentivize streamers is we're friends with a lot of other communities. Our stream people, we should be advertising them with other communities too. we should tap those leaders over there. I'm not going to mention a specific community, but we have a few that we're close to, right? We can talk to those guys, and I think that it's worth the conversation. Like, hey, can you advertise our people too? To get them, because I mean, every streamer's the end goal is the same. They want an audience, right? So we can do things like that, advertising it to other communities, and obviously, if we're allowed, we don't want to go and break other communities' guidelines or anything like that. But a lot of us are still friends with, the previous community that we were with. Grabbing some of those guys and yanking them onto the stream and seeing what we're all about is fine. We've got other communities that are just like us. Obviously, there's no one exactly like us, but they run a similar system, and they're great communities as well. We could tap those guys and say, hey, why don't you guys come over here? We'll advertise your streamers. Why don't we come over there and you advertise ours, right? It helps out everybody's platform. So just an idea that I thought I'd done, and I'd love to start being a part of that. I used to be bigger into streaming, but I'd like to get back into it. I really need to get my computer updated to where I have a stream that doesn't look like it's claymation.
And the ideas are flowing in the chat, boss man. Gee whiz, there's a bunch of them.
Almost wonder if maybe be something I should look into, because I already have the framework done for another project. Like Me6 has it too, where you can add Twitch streams and Kick streams, and it automatically does the whole, when they go live, it announces they're live. I wonder if I already have a system like that, but I wonder if it was a role, right? And feature one member a week, it automatically just picks a random person with that role and features them.
I would like to suggest that we actually make the snitch rank just for Taylor. For snitch on H squared and Steph. It follows our
Oh,
mafia
100%.
theme.
Yeah.
Should be sleeping with snitches,
I think they would be called Rat, if I'm not
the rat.
mistaken.
Oh yeah, the rat.
Yeah, the Rat. Yeah.
She was so proud too. She's like, have you seen the news yet? And I'm like, uh-oh, here we go. What did I miss?
The rat rank.
Exclamation point rank number 1.
Funny. Yeah, that seems cool, man. I'd love to see a feature of the week, right?
400 new messages in one channel.
Yeah. Well, whatever. Yeah, fine. I'll take 100 streamers every day.
Good evening, guys.
What?
Basically, for the ideas on the streamers, babe, mute yourself because otherwise it's gonna echo. Oh, I know, but just turn your volume down. Is all I'm saying. Basically for streaming, I've been streaming for going on 3 years. My main account has over 15,000 followers on TikTok. And one thing I've learned that helps with communities, the idea of like having a featured streamer week, that is awesome. Because then for that whole week, people can go and join. He or she can get new followers, and it's an easy way to get out to all games, sort of, because that's the thing I've been experiencing with. I play a lot of D2, a lot of COD, a lot of Fortnite. I mix my games up because I get bored easily. To get a quality backing or a quality community when it comes to streaming, versatilization, is the key thing. And that's one thing I've noticed here since being with Omni. You guys are very versatile. You have a lot of different offerings, and that's what people want. So that is a really good idea. But also, I think it was Gaw that was saying about bots. If we got a bot that would do, everyone that streams TikTok and just have one channel set for that where those notifications go, that helps out a lot too, because then people know when somebody's live. Because some apps, and I've been noticing this, like especially TikTok with the new algorithm and the change of US hands, and even Twitch, sometimes it's hard. Notifications don't go out to everybody. They lag really bad. So not everybody knows when somebody specific, even if you follow them and got your notifications on, would go live. But also too, and I was saying I will, if I have your guys' permission throughout all, Kick, Twitch, TikTok, we'll, promote Omni all the way. Nope.
Press kit.
See, hey, I'm actually and I'm working on opening up my own agency for TikTok. And with the new guidelines, everything you just mentioned, if they won't even last 2 minutes, it's an insta ban. If you've noticed when you go through the algorithm, that's like even people on there begging for gifts or donations and all that, they're getting away with all that because as of March, everything is in the US hands and that's going by US guidelines. Right, because like I said, most of my practices I'm streaming, so kill two birds with one stone.
No, I mean, toxic, does that answer your concerns? Or if you want to speak, we can definitely bring you up if that didn't address them. Sometimes it's easier just talking it via voice. Okay.
Hey, for all you COD people. Yep.